Hi everyone, my name is Anais Toshchan, and today I'm going to guide you guys through one of the problems in Module 9, Chapter 7. So let's get started. So Chapter 7, Problem A. The problem reads, an industry consists of 5 firms with annual sales of $1,300, $500, $400, $100, and $600. What is the industry's HHI? Answer A is 2,937. Answer B is 5,654. Answer C is 10,000. And answer D reads, there is not sufficient information to compute the industry HHI. So, what is HHI? This is just a little backstory so you guys can get an idea of what we're trying to calculate. HHI is short for the Herfindahl-Hirschman Index. InvestingAnswers.com defines it as a measure of market concentration of an industry's 50 largest firms in order to determine if the industry is competitive or nearing monopoly. So basically what that means is, for example, let's say you are asked to compute the HHI of a market that consists of 55 firms. You will only include the 50 largest firms in your calculation for the HHI. The other 5 will not be included. The formula for HHI is Firm 1's market share to the power of n plus Firm 2's market share to the power of n, and so on. For this example, we will go up until Firm 5's market share to the power of n. So please note that each firm's market share is in a percentage format, and if you do not know how to convert this into a percentage, no worries, because I will be sharing that with you guys as well. And also note that n is the number of firms in a market. So some other details that might be helpful for you guys is the U.S. Department of Justice uses the HHI value for evaluating mergers. It can be anywhere from 0 up until 10,000. And a couple of rules they have is they consider a market with a HHI of less than 1,000 to be a competitive market. A HHI of 1,000 to 1,800 indicates a moderately concentrated marketplace. And an HHI of 1,000 or more is considered to be a highly concentrated marketplace. So as you can see, the closer a market is to being a monopoly, the higher the market's concentration, and the lower it is for its competition. So now let's get to the steps to help us solve this problem. So for step 1, we need to add the total sales for this market. The total sales for the market is equal to 1,300 plus 500 plus 400 plus 100 plus 600, which is equal to 2,900, and that will be the total sales for the market. Moving on to step 2, since we were given just sales for each firm, we must now find the percentage of market share for each firm by dividing each firm's sales by the total sales in this market. Like I mentioned a little bit ago, in order for our formula to work and give us the correct answer, we need to have our numbers in terms of percentage of market share for each firm. So, for example, Firm 1 had $1,300 in sales, so we will divide that by the total sales of the market, which was 2,900, and that gives us 44.8%. For Firm 2, we will divide 500 by 2,900 and get 17.2%. For Firm 3, We will divide 400 by 2900, and that gives us 13.8%. From 100 divided by 2900 will equal 3.5%. And lastly, 600 divided by 2900 will give us 20.7%. And now for step 3. We need to plug in the numbers that we solved for into the equation from slide number 2. And please remember that n is equal to 5 because there is a total of 5 firms in this market. So HHI will equal firm 1's market share to the power of n plus firm 2's market share to the power of n plus firm 3's market share to the power of n plus firm 4's market share to the power of n, and lastly plus firm 5's market share to the power of n. So after we plug in the numbers, we will get HHI is equal to 0.448 to the power of 5 plus 0.172 to the power of 5 plus 0.138 to the power of 5 plus 0.035 to the power of 5 and plus 0.207 to the power of 5. And once we solve that, we get HHI is equal to 2009.51 plus 297.27 plus 190.3 plus 11.9 and plus 428.06. And that will give us our HHI of 2,937. And according to the rules, because our HHI is greater than 1,800, that means that this would be considered a highly concentrated marketplace. And I just want to thank you guys for taking the time to look at my video. I hope it helped you guys, get more familiar with the concept and understand it a little bit more. And I hope everyone has a great spring break. Bye, everybody.